Hello and welcome to this presentation. My name is Prabu Iyer. I am a strategist with HCM Cloud, focusing on integrations, technology, and security topics. I'm super excited to talk to you today about a powerful new feature that we have added this year. So today we are going to be talking about extending Oracle Cloud HCM using low-code and no-code process automation. In this session, we will focus on journeys, specifically the booster capability, and look at use cases that will help you understand how this works, as well as start thinking about how to leverage this for your own requirements. In the recent years, the way we work has changed significantly. Workforce is mobile, remote, hybrid, and then they can also be full-time, part-time, contingent, and so on. Responding to this change is a top of mind for HR leaders. Meeting your workforce where they are and where they are going, engaging them ensures that an organization has the best talent when they need. To support this change, organizations are deploying a range of tools and applications. The ecosystem of applications, communication channels, collaboration, and other digital tools continues to grow significantly and become more complex for workers to navigate. As a result, some of the top challenges that organizations are facing today is loss of productivity as employees navigate multiple applications, leading to disengagement, frustration, or fragmented user experience, so on and so forth. It also leads organization to have the ability to change and ability to change fast. So inability to implement and change to unexpected process changes, and the ability to extend a world-class consumer experience to the employees are some of the top challenges that we hear from customers. And it's no surprise that employee experience is becoming a top priority for organization as it directly impacts employee satisfaction and retention. And when you look at the data, it makes business sense. The organizations that are highly focused on work experience and creating a superior work experience for their employees are twice likely to achieve better outcomes, twice likely to achieve greater customer satisfactions. And given these new expectations, organizations are being pushed to redesign and improve employee experience. With that in mind, earlier in the year, we launched Oracle Me, a complete employee experience platform designed to increase employee engagement and ensure employee success. As part of Oracle Cloud HCM, Oracle Me provides capabilities to streamline communication across the organization, increasing productivity by guiding employees to do relevant tasks. It helps build manager-employee relationship, connect your employees with their peers to build professional networks. Oracle Me does this by moving beyond mass email communications to a more personalized campaign that speaks to individuals, shape the organizational culture, and strives to drive behaviors that matters to both individuals and to your organization. And it makes it easy for employees to find and complete the most important actions, be it for their life, work, or career, with a personalized step-by-step guidance. So in this session, we will not be focusing on all the other components of Oracle Me. We will focus on journeys. Oracle Journeys provides a step-by-step workflow guidance to help employees complete their professional and personal activities. This can be onboarding, exploring new career opportunities, transferring to a new role, life changes such as getting married, having a baby, all in one immersive user experience. It's designed to be simple, easy to use, and provide everything you need from a user perspective in a single location. With Oracle Journeys, employees can complete important activities fast and with less frustration. And because HR teams can easily configure the journeys within minutes without assistance of an IT professional or having to write a lot of code, they can be more agile in meeting the demands of the workforce. Intelligent journeys are highly personalized to you as a user and to your company's culture. And this includes cross-enterprise journeys that go beyond HR to support journeys outside of work. So NetNet Oracle journeys can also extend beyond your traditional HCM actions by connecting and automating your interactions with other HCM, other Oracle Cloud applications, as well as third-party systems. And lastly, you can engage with journeys through channels of your preference. This can be mobile, this can be digital assistant, or even collaboration apps like Slack and Microsoft Teams. So we started our journey of introducing the capability in journey with contextual journeys. What contextual journey does is it provides you a dramatically simple click path to direct your users to the place where they need to provide input. It can replace quick actions with a journey that is tailored to your user's context. This context can be a country, business unit, or the role of a user. We then expanded this capability to include what we call as guided journeys. This provides you the ability to launch a journey within a product-specific transaction flow. So this way, you have the guidance that the users need when they need it as they perform those transactions, right? These transactions can be something like in transfer, it can be something in terms of promotions and so on and so forth. And the guidance itself, you have the flexibility in terms of using videos, text, documents, etc. And more recently, we expanded the Journeys capability with Journeys Booster. And Journeys Booster gives you the ability to connect with third-party systems and applications. This gives you the opportunity to include the tasks that are connected outside of the Oracle HCM while still staying secure in a way that the user has the same user experience of using Oracle HCM Cloud. You can leverage the permissions, roles, approval processes that are already within Oracle and make validations and approvals secure and fast because all these information comes from a single system with no necessity for an add-on or concerns around duplication of data. This essentially means that you can automate requests process across your enterprise in a way that you can mitigate risk and still stay secure. So how do we do that? The Journeys Booster capability is backed by the powerful Oracle Process Automation solution. It's a cloud-native process automation solution that provides a very visual low-code experience. It's standard-based and supports standards such as BPMN, CMMN for case management, and DMN for decisions modeling. API-based connectivity enables real-time event-based use cases. Here are some of the components of the overall Oracle Process Automation toolset. The key among them is the Visual Process Studio or the Visual Process Modeler, which allows you to create your workflow visually without having to write a whole lot of code. You also have access to a visual UI builder. a decision support utility, as well as the ability to manage connectivity and the overall administration of your workflow requests. Here's a quick system look at how this functionality works. So with Oracle Process Automation, customers can easily connect their external systems, applications, and model a workflow process, which can gather information from Oracle Cloud applications via APIs, as well as interact with external application via APIs. You also have the ability to create forms that can be used to gather user inputs. And with this, you can initiate this external flow from 2 points within the cloud application. One being the tasks and journeys, and the second being the action plans in HR help desk. So that brings us to the Journeys Booster use case. So I'm going to be walking you through quickly a use case that will help you understand overall how the flow works. For the purpose of this walkthrough, we will use a fairly common use case, that of generating an employee access badge for a new hire. So as we walk through, we will look at the required steps to set up an onboarding journey with a new task that initiates the process flow that is created in the process automation solution. We'll also look at the overall product experience, both from a process designer perspective, the UI builder, as well as how you are linking this process in the journeys, as well as looking at it from an end user perspective. Okay, so here's to start. This is the checklist template that shows an existing onboarding journey, which lists a variety of different tasks and user is required to perform. This may include looking at organizational videos, completing new hire information, profiles, signing NDAs, so on and so forth. So to this, I have added a new task called Get Access Badge. We will use this to extend the journey to interact with external systems via process automation. Next, you're going to be able to add the new task type of process automation in journeys and link the journeys task to the process that you would model in the process automation solution. So here we are looking at the process automation landing page that lists all of the applications within the instance. So we're going to look at the employee badging process. That's the focus for our walkthrough. And we see a list of all the artifacts that make up the employee badging application. So to start with, here's the process designer that I talked about. This is the core of the overall process automation solution that gives you the ability to visually model the workflow. Here we have 3 swim lanes. The process user swim lane details all of the integration tasks. Then we have the employee swim lane, which details the task for the new hire. And finally, we have the facilities manager swim lane, where the tasks associated to the approval of the process are captured. So starting at the left-hand corner, we have the start event, which represents the nudge from the HCM journeys task Get Access Badge. We then have a couple of service tasks where the process automation retrieves data from HCM. The review upload task is dynamically assigned to the new hire to upload a photograph of themselves into the system. The grant badge access privilege is assigned to the facilities manager, where the photo is reviewed to ensure it meets the corporate badging requirements, branding, and so on. And then based on the outcome of the task, you have the ability, and we have the decision where the process is either routed back to the new hire in case of an issue, or is approved, in which case it's sent to the generate badge ID task. At the end, the generate badge ID task makes a REST call, including the photo, and a number of data attributes to be sent to the third-party badging provider for badge creation, which in turn will provide a response back that will have the ID that has been created in the third-party system, which can be stored in the person record in the Oracle Cloud HCM. And finally, the end user receives an email notification to the effect in terms of the badge being created. So this is the overall flow that we have created for this example. Next, this is the UI builder I talked about. It makes it very easy for building a user capture form in process automation. This being a no-code development environment, your ramp-up time to building a working application is significantly reduced compared to a traditional development. The form allows users to interact with business process, collecting extra data, enriching existing data, and making approval decisions on routing of the task. On the far right, we have a palette of UI widgets. This is what we use to build a form by simply selecting and dragging into the main area. Here's a visual data mapper. So as the data is captured either via forms or connections to external systems, the resulting business data can be made available to all the subsequent tasks in the process. And this can be done by a simple or a complex data transformation mapping as shown. Next, let's take a run through this from an end user perspective. So David Parker is a new hire. He's starting work on day one and has been assigned this onboarding journey, which is set up a few minutes ago. As we navigate to the journey, we can see that we've been assigned this onboarding journey in the application. So what you see here is the onboarding journey that David Parker accesses and can go through the steps to complete the set of tasks that are on the onboarding. For the purpose of this walkthrough, we'll focus on the get badge task, which is what is going to be linking to an external application. So as soon as David Parker initiates the process, David will receive an email notification that will direct him to the process automation landing page or a direct link to the task for reviewing and uploading a photograph. In this instance, we're not going to be looking at the email. We're just going to go straight to the process automation landing page. And here you will see a task that has been created for David. And as David accesses that task, he can then upload, make sure the information that is retrieved from Oracle Cloud HCM system is accurate and can upload his picture. And once he submits that, the process moves to the next step, which is essentially to a review by the facilities manager. Now, in this case, where it gets interesting is the facilities manager is a third-party system actor who is not necessarily a Cloud HCM user. But the way process automation is set up, he is still able to access to be able to go in and approve a task. So once they log into the process automation workspace, the facilities manager will see the task and can review and view the data. In this case, they can grant access to specific areas and also review the picture in terms of how it meets the branding requirements and corporate requirements, so on and so forth. And at that point, if the approver approves, it makes a call to the badging system, which in turn, as I said, will generate the badge information that can be also stored with the employee record in Cloud HCM. So there is one single record that stores all these data. So this completes the example walkthrough. And as I said, what we showed was the many examples that our customers are using the powerful capability that I just talked to you about. So there are many examples in the productivity space. There are many examples in the engagement, collaboration, visa, passport, work authorization management. There are customers looking at this capability for managing special ergonomic accommodation requests. This can be travel requests. So many other requirements that are popping up. So this whole powerful feature allows you to consider a gamut of use cases wherein you are able to use HCM Cloud and include an external actor or a system and be able to model that process very easily without having to write a lot of code. So I want to summarize in terms of journeys. It's a part of Oracle MES, which is the Enterprise Employee Experience Platform, highly simplified, easy to use, provides everything that you need from an engagement perspective in a single location. The journeys are personalized and intelligent in the sense that it's based on the context and it can include the company's culture, cross-enterprise applications that go beyond HR to support journeys outside of work. And you can engage with journeys through the channel of your preference. That includes mobile, digital assistant, collaboration apps like Slack, Microsoft Teams, etc. So we have started with the composability of the core transaction from an extensibility perspective and given you the capability to put context around through contextual journeys and then have the guidance to the end users in a way that it's step by step in the apps. Lastly, to include even full-blown third-party workflow orchestration processes. So all of this coming in the same platform from the same launch point for our customers so customers can upgrade without having to do a whole lot of change management. With that, I'll come to a stop. Thank you for attending this session. And if there are questions, feel free to reach us and we'll be glad to help you. Hope you found this useful.